Well, I'm gonna just go play mid, I think. Much support here, as usual. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait there just to get YOLO'd. Fucking redliners can suck my balls. So now I'm forced to play in the city, otherwise I'm fucked, because there's nothing I can do all alone on the medium flank. So city it is. Because this is not Ensk, I'm not gonna flank anyone. Excuse me? The fuck did that miss? Or bounce, I mean. Ah, nice miss. RNG is really with me this game. Okay, wonderful, wonderful RNG. Finally, a shot went in. Why is their Oni just sitting there? Our most heavily armored tank. And they're like doing nothing. They're just sitting there. Holy fuck. Talent. And again my shell goes all the way left. What the fuck is this fucking stupid RNG? Where are my shells going? Hello? Fucking amazing. Fucking T-78 is a fucking moron. Spends the entire battle camping at the red line. And then fucking whines at the team. Yeah, we have a shitty team, but it's not like they did anything. All they do is sit at the red line. Literally from the start, T78 sat at the red line. Yeah, they're probably farming now because they're fucking attacking the base, so he's obviously in a red line position. Now our Oni is touching the W key. Don't know what this moron was thinking. Excuse me? I'm gonna absolutely bamboozle this SU right now. He's thinking I'm gonna flank him from that side. Fuck. Absolutely fucking lucky. I knew that Fury was coming from behind. I read him like an open fucking book. Problem now is the M12. He can click me. He's shooting. STRONKI just having to put on his carry pants again. Hello there, Tommy. Welcome. Sadly, no ace, but it was still a massive carry. Absolutely read that Fury like an open book. Thank you for the 1 bit. Getting a message from someone. I don't know who. Oh, we had a Tinky Vinky in our team. Was it the enemy? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just a bit overwhelmed by the battle. I'm like, that was one of those adrenaline battles. So I'm like calming down a bit from the adrenaline. My teammates were pretty impressed. Also, thank you for the positive energy, Tommy. Yeah, I mean, that was just a very good play by me. So in a moment like that, when you're outnumbered by enemies, there's only a few things you can do. And of course you want to... Like, obviously, the number one thing the enemy will do when they outnumber you is surround you, right? That's the number one thing. They will surround you. They will attempt to do that. So I know the enemy Fury was a one-shot, and I missed the opportunity to shoot them earlier. So kind of like a very important thing to do is you want to become unpredictable. Like, you don't want to stay in one spot. That's the number one thing. You don't want to stay in one spot. Because if you stay in one spot, you will give the enemy the opportunity, right, to surround you. Because you stay in one spot, everyone knows where you are, so everyone's gonna move into your position to surround you. That's why I was constantly moving. I was first, like I was spotted, and I saw the SU was on the other street. So I went to the right to give the impression that I was gonna flank the SU. And then, as soon as I was not spotted anymore, I turned around the 180 and went the other side, as to give the enemy all a false impression. Not only the SU, but everyone in the enemy team. Because they saw I was last heading to that location, so I'm gonna, as soon as I'm despotted, head to the other location to make myself unpredictable. Then the, you know, yeah, the Fury was there, I didn't get a shot, I got respotted. Again, I had to get myself unspotted and then again become unpredictable. Just go somewhere else. And yeah. When the enemy teammates, at that point the enemy teammates were probably already together, and at that point you're still not gonna have an easy time killing them. And they went into the cap, so I just was like, fuck it, YOLO, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see who's in the cap, you know, if it's the Fury, then I'll kill the Fury, and I'll be able to 1v1 the SU. If it's the SU, well, tough luck, you know, that sucks. So what happened is I went around the corner to reset, and it was the SU. And I took a shot, and I know he has a long reload, so I took multiple shots, but I knew I wouldn't be able to kill him. But I also noticed the Fury wasn't there. So I was like, alright, what's the most logical thing the Fury is gonna do? Obviously is to try and flank me. So at that point, when I went back in cover from the SU, because I know they were probably done reloading, I aimed my gun to the back. Because I fucking knew 100% that Fury was gonna flank me. And when I saw him pop up and I killed him, that was like one of the best feelings ever. And then the SU came forward and I killed him, and it's like, oh. You just feel like such a fucking god at that point. So I might still highlight that video just because it was such a fucking godlike moment. Yeah, I mean, that I just didn't want to risk it because obviously the artillery went into the city. I also spotted them earlier, but I didn't have, like, it was not any of my worries at that point when I have a Fury and an SU chasing me in the city. Like, it's sure it's important to kill artillery, but like, yeah, I had bigger troubles at that point. Yeah, I took the route on the medium flank because artillery generally don't have much view range. So I want to give myself the view range advantage, stay long distance, be able to outspot. And I was thinking, I was constantly afraid that the artillery would be in the city, because in the city, you can the artillery has a lot easier time spotting enemies. And yeah, I didn't want to play the long game because I don't know, I just felt it was too risky to try and maybe go spot. So I just, fuck it, I just went for the safe play at that point. Because even if the artillery would splash me, I would have been dead. Like, I had double-digit health. Like, if it's like sub 100 health, like, even if artillery splashes you, you're dead. So. And he was a 2-shot. Because I also checked their health. Yeah, being a 2-shot does not help. Could have potentially one-shotted them with a high roll with HE, but that was again too risky in my opinion. In the end, they were on the field, trying to reset the cap with blind shots, but yeah, that didn't work out for them. Honestly, artillery made a bad play. They had the upper hand because again they were a 2-shot, I was a 1-shot. They had the upper hand. If I would have been artillery, I would have just taken the city route, gone in through the cap and shotgunned. And you know, there's almost nothing worse than losing from artillery. Having a 1v1 with artillery and the artillery is like get clicked. Almost nothing worse than that. Heck, even the T-78, whom I was bitching about a bit, had to admit I was impressed. I was impressive. Because I like, the T-78 was bitching about our team being shit. So I kind of called them out and said, like, you know, it's not like you did much, you've just been redlining the whole game. And then they were kind of mocking me, but even then, when I pulled that carry out my ass, they were like, impressive. It's like, well, you can complain that you have a bad team, but don't forget when you have STRONKI in your team. Yeah, pulling a carry out of your ass is always fun. And those are the games I live by. It's the reason I play. They don't happen that often, but oh, they're like the best feeling ever. Targets. Okay. Oh my god. Hetzer's gonna hetz. But yeah, like again, there's like almost nothing as satisfying as just reading an opponent as an open book. Just absolutely predicting the fuck out of their play and using that against them. Holy fuck, how did that bounce? We've got another fucking TD on the hill. Shit. Ugh. Subtypo 58. Yeah. It also helps I'm playing in a good tank. I mean, T-34-85s in this game have always been very nice. Definitely not OP. I think these are some of the more well-balanced tanks in the game on mid-tiers. A good old medium tank with a decently punchy gun. Mate, what are you doing? Fuck off. Decently punchy gun. Good mobility. Not over the top. Just good enough mobility. And troll armor. Stug, what are you doing, mate? Fuck off! Can you stop fucking moving where I am playing? I have not touched my A and D keys for the last minute and a half. I'm only moving back and forth here to try and get a shot on this Type 58. What's this Stug doing? Parks behind me, blocks me. Parks in front of me, blocks me. Holy shit. Hey, Nautilus. God, you just missed a nice carry. I pulled such a beautiful carry out of my ass, you wouldn't believe it. Caddy. I was surrounded on Ruinberg by an SU-100Y and the Fury being a one-shot, and I absolutely outplayed the fuck out of him. I eventually got in the front face with the SU because he was in our base. I shot him a couple times, sadly I had to take a hit in the face. But I noticed the Fury wasn't there, so I absolutely read his strat that he was gonna flank me. So I instantly, when I went in cover after shooting the SU, I turned around and I turned my gun around and aimed behind me, and boom, right then, the fucking Fury popped up behind me to try and flank me, and I killed him like an absolute boss. And then the SU panicked and came for me as well, and I killed him. It was so glorious. Do I have to pull another carry out of my ass here, by the way? Oh, Stug's coming here. Oh wow, I didn't expect them to have the gun depression there. Thankfully they have low alpha, so it doesn't really matter. Two of them are low health. Like, the Type T-34 is actually someone I want to deal with later. I want to hunt down the Stug and the P-43 preferably. I'm still healthy as fuck. And before Type T-34 crashes themselves trying to go down and follow me here. You know what I should probably do? I should probably camp here. Because they would probably go for my artillery first rather than me, right? Or for the cap. I'm tasked to carry the game yet again, but this looks a bit easier. Again, I'm tasked here to carry. Oh, fuck. Typo is there.
O kurwa!
Oof. But excuse me? Bruh, RNG, holy fuck, what are you doing here? Holy crap, did you see how many times I bounced on that T-34? Holy fuck. What the fucking shit is this RNG? I mean, I had plenty of health, but I swapped to APCR there. I thought I didn't need it for a fucking tier 5, but nope. Well, that's 2 carries in a row. Yeah, RNG was all over the place, either making me miss or bounce. Fucking going to the corner and shit. Oh, hey, my music stopped. Thank you for the bit. The Rudy is surprisingly good. I mean, like, honestly, this play was pretty decent, I think. Because, I mean, they made kind of the right play, I guess, because they stuck together and all went to the base at the same time. But I did expect them, like, they did exactly what I expected, is they went for my artillery first. And yeah, maybe it sounds a bit like a dick move of me, using my artillery as bait, but it worked, right? So, like, they have these 2 lambs that are one-shots, and obviously the T-34 went to the RT because they had the most health. And at that point it was just, alright, you know, they're in my base, they're not coming from this side I'm sniping at. I'm just gonna go. If the low health tanks are there, I'm gonna kill them. If not, then I'll go for the T-34. And they were there, so just both easy one-shots, and then, yeah, I mean, that's just gonna out DPM and out firepower and out health the T-34. Yeah, just hold them off so I can kill them with something else. Just like a walnut from Plants vs. Zombies, yeah. Feels good. Not as massive as the carry as the previous game, but still, I made a good play there. And again, this tank is just great. This T-3485s in the game are great. But it's not nearly as OP as this thing. This thing is just fucking OP. But, you know, this thing is fun.